Hey, it's Lis Wiehl here with Hand of Fate. I hope you'll go and check it out on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, Borders, anywhere. So I've been working really hard today, getting ready for some segments for television, and I got to tell you a couple of serious ones and then one of them more funny. Whatever you think of the whole immigration controversy that's going on now, especially in Arizona, some think it's constitutional, others don't. But whatever you think about that law, I think most of us would agree that someone that's been deported 9 times for being here illegally has committed a couple of serious felonies, one including a firearm and other sexual assault, some drug charges as well. Deported 9 times, comes back 9 times, goes to Seattle and allegedly brutally rapes a woman. I think we can all agree that that person shouldn't have been in this country in the last, let's say, 10 years, and maybe after 3 deportations. I'm not sure who screwed up here. I'm not sure whether it was ICE. I'm not sure whether it was the state or the feds. But you know, that's ridiculous, and it shows that whatever you think about the constitutionality of the Arizona law, that something has to happen. So a guy like this, let me get his name, Jose Lopez Madrigal, a 46-year-old Mexican citizen, can't simply be deported 9 times and come back and brutally rape a woman. I think we can all agree on that one, right? I got to tell you about this. I know we talked about this a time or two ago. This sexting keeps happening. Now we've got another case in Pennsylvania where a 17-year-old girl, she's now 19, 17-year-old girl was at school and she was using her cell phone. The teacher came over and said, look, you can't use your cell phone, confiscated the cell phone. Turns out she had nude pictures of her on the cell phone that she was sending to her boyfriend. And now she's suing the school district saying, hey, you didn't have a right to look at my cell phone. Well, kids, when you're in school, you don't have much privacy rights, okay? They're just not that many. And when you're using your cell phone at school against the school records, yeah, they're going to look at your cell phone. And you shouldn't be having nude pictures of yourself. I mean, it just drives me crazy to think that kids out there, you know, up to 17, 18 years old, don't realize that they've got these nude pictures on their cot. That's possession and distribution of child pornography. Don't do it. Parents, tell your kids not to do it. Now to the funny one. A case out of Maryland where a woman, and this part isn't so funny, I guess a woman was going to a 4-H event and she slipped down some stairs and hurt her back, and then she said she had foreign accent syndrome. Now, I get a little bit upset about this because my heritage is Danish, and apparently she said she started speaking in a Scandinavian accent, and that was horrible, and she's demanding $1 million for it. I'm thinking, what's so wrong with a slightly Scandinavian accent? My mom is Danish. I guess I might have a little bit of a Scandinavian accent myself. Anyway, $1 million for that, for the foreign accent syndrome. If you've ever heard of it, it does actually exist. About 20 to 60 cases since 1941 have been posted. This one, I'm not so sure she gets $1 million. Anyway, it's Lis Wiehl signing off, but before that, Hand of Fate. Go out and get it.